Hello. In this walkthrough, I'll show you how you can use Connection Card Pro to set up a registration for a team event, such as a sports tournament or a trivia night. This tutorial assumes you are familiar with the basics of Connection Card Pro's event registrations. If not, please see our overview of events, as we'll skip over some of the basics in this video. After some quick setup, we'll have a registration page for our event that looks like this. There are a lot of ways we can customize registration, both how this page looks and interacts with registrants, as well as how it helps us to internally organize our Connection Card Pro database. If the event is paid, this page can also collect payment, either for each team or for each individual participating. Let's get into how to set it up. For this tutorial, we'll set up a basketball tournament. The first thing we need to do is create the event. From the Events menu, click New Event. Give the event a name and description, which will be shown on the registration page. You can also optionally upload an image for the registration page. If your event is free, you can skip over pricing. If your event is paid, enter a price and choose whether the price should be charged per participant or for each registration. Charging per participant will charge for each individual participating in the event, and charging for each registration will charge each team, regardless of the amount of team members. There are other options for more intricate pricing, which we'll skip over for this tutorial. Set the time and date for this event. If you're using our Rooms and Resources add-on, you can set any resources which are required for this event. They will be blocked off at the time of this event, and other events and resource bookings during the time of this event won't be allowed to use the selected resources. There is an option to set a maximum number of participants for this event. Since it's a team event, we will leave this blank and instead set a maximum number of teams. We can either set the event so that each participant must complete their own registration, or so that registrants can add more participants to their registration. Since this is a team event, we'll allow registrants to add participants to their registration so that an entire team can register at once. Under Teams, select This event uses teams. We can set a minimum and maximum number of players for each team, as well as a maximum number of teams that can register. If we select Each team must register as a single registration, one person from each team completes a single registration to sign up their entire team. If we require a team name for registrations, each registration must submit a name for their team. Finally, if this event is paid and accepts payment through the registration page, then before we can accept registrations, we have to set up payment settings. Choose your register, fund, income account, and expense account so that transactions can properly be recorded to your Connection Card Pro database. We recommend setting up your chart of accounts if you haven't done so yet. For more information, please see our tutorials and documentation on setting up payment processing and your chart of accounts. Now we're done setting up the event. In our events list, we can click Share to get a link to the registration page, which we can share anywhere. The link will lead to the registration page we just set up. If we want to make changes to the event, such as charging for each individual participating rather than each team, or restricting the event to certain ages, we can do so by editing the event. Click Edit on the event in the events list. Change pricing to per participant. For our age restriction, we can restrict this event based on grade or age. For example, if we only want to allow participants aged 18 to 25, we can set a minimum and maximum age. In order for this to take effect, we will have to collect participants' birthdays. Change the event price to per player. Finally, require a birthday from participants so that the age restriction can be enforced. The event's registration page will automatically reflect our changes as soon as we save them. Now, the event's price is based on the number of team members, and only individuals aged 18 to 25 can be registered. I hope this helped you understand how to set up registrations for team events using Connection Card Pro. Please see our many other tutorials for more in-depth explanations of various other aspects of events and the rest of Connection Card Pro.